What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 211, and we start today's episode off by starting a new month, and of course that does mean we can take a look at our youth academy. There's only a couple of players in there I'm excited for. Leon Symington, or Symington, is the only real player that I'm looking forward to using. He is 16, so I can promote him if I want, but I'm waiting until he starts complaining, and then I'll call him up to the first team, because he won't get any action, and as far as I'm aware, players can grow attributes in the academy, so I may as well just keep him in there for the time being, wait until he complains, then promote him, and then try and send him out on loan. But anyway, here's a squad report as well. Reminder, squad reports, the academy and the full league table is shown at the start of every single calendar month, so you can see how the players are doing. A couple of players in there are decreasing in stats. Junior Malanda, which is quite a surprising one because he's not that old. Lee Catamol and Nathan Baker, but the rest are perfectly fine. Everyone else is doing well, and of course those two, Catamol and Baker, are in their 30s now. So yeah, the score's looking good, and of course you would have seen as well, you know, we've been trying to introduce some of our academy players into this side, players like Meekings and Desi and Burge, and they've all started really well in their careers. You know, we've given them some chances and they've been playing quite well. Anderson Rodriguez as well, he's grown 2 ratings, he's got a few games with us this year, and yeah, it's looking great, isn't it? It's looking really great. Now I know that a few people have been asking me when I'm going to be leaving Millwall, because of course we won the league last year, that was my aim, but of course I do want to win the Champions League with Millwall. You know, once I've won that, then I will consider possibly looking for new jobs, you know, but until then there's no point even asking, because I have to win the Champions League with Millwall. It's my dream. I've got to make it happen, at least in the game. But yeah, we'll definitely have to make sure we win the Champions League with Millwall, and once that's done, maybe we'll consider going elsewhere, but you know, we might just stay here for the rest of the career. I don't even know, to be honest. But anyway, we take on Galatasaray for the first game of today's episode, and of course we are 3 wins out of 3 games, 9 points, 5 points clear of Schalke, 6 points clear of Ajax. That means that one more win and we are through to the knockout stages, and we take on Galatasaray here. They're bottom of the group with just 1 point, so you definitely fancy our chances. But I did rest the entire side. The only first 11 player that stayed out there, in fact I don't think any players stayed out there, so a completely new side, and the first chance of the game would fall here in the 4th minute. Tilson takes aim, but it hits the post and it's cleared away. Oh, Eric Deer, he was the first team player that stayed out there, but everyone else was a backup player. But yeah, still 0-0. We almost took the lead, but in the 7th minute Ricky Tilson plays the ball forward towards Danny Ings. Really good chance, he cuts in from the right into the box. Great chance to make it 1-0 here, but unfortunately the dink was, well, it went across the goal line and Gu tried to force it in, but he could only hit the post, so still scoreless. But all the chances coming to us early on, and in the 10th minute here, Lee Catamol flicks the ball forward from Liali's kick out. It comes to Luke Shaw. Shaw offloads the ball out wide towards Harry Kane. Really good chance here as he step overs onto his right boot, crosses the ball in, picks out Michael Ngu, but his free header is simply saved by the goalkeeper. So all the early chances coming to us, but unfortunately we couldn't seem to score the first goal. And from that goal kick out, well, the kick out from the goalkeeper I should say, we win the ball back and give it to Liali. Liali plays it out wide towards our right back João Cancelo. Our Portuguese right back for club and country gives the ball to Junior Malanda. Malanda stops the ball, then feeds it through towards Michael Ngu, the big striker. He finds Danny Ings. Ings takes it round Silva. Great chance here as he keeps on going, shoots, but it's a good stop by the goalkeeper, and Galatasaray clear it away. So the Turkish side were under pressure from the first minute, but they were doing very well to hold their own and keep the score, or keep no score on the board I should say. So still 0-0, but in the 23rd minute they almost took a shock lead here as Bruma gets onto the ball, crosses the ball in, but the header was expertly saved by Liali. So very good save by our Italian goalkeeper, and it is still 0-0. But in the 27th minute here, Ricky Tilson finds Harry Kane down the centre. He ends up offloading the ball towards Danny Ings. Ings goes through 1-on-1, but it's a fantastic stop by the goalkeeper. 1-on-1, he manages to deflect the ball over the bar and out for a corner, so still 0-0. And in the 40th minute, Lee Catamol finds Ricky Tilson. He plays it forward towards Michael Ngu. Surely we're going to score this time. Surely we round the goalkeeper. We chip it into the empty net. No, it's cleared off the line. I was like, did that go in? Yes, no, I'm not sure. Unfortunately not. It's cleared off the line, and it is still scoreless as Galatasaray get the ball away, only as far as Tilson, who strikes on the half volley, and it goes wide. So other than the one chance for Galatasaray, all the chances in the first half came to us and we just couldn't score. But in the 45th minute here, Galatasaray go on the break. A great chance for the number 39, who cuts it back towards Bruma. His first shot is blocked, and then he offloads the ball towards Yilmaz, who strikes it, but it's a good save by Liali and we clear the ball away. So still 0-0, but you know, I have no idea how it was 0-0 in the first half. There were so many chances, and in the 48th minute, the game started just as brightly as in the first half. Michael Ngu goes through 1-on-1, but his shot goes wide of the post, and it is still scoreless. And in the 69th minute here, Galatasaray eventually give the ball away as we put them under pressure. Harry Kane wins it, offloads it towards Josh Meekings. Meekings, our academy graduate, goes through 1-on-1, but again, the goalkeeper is having a great game, makes another good save, and it's still 0-0. So I have literally no idea how there were no goals in this game. There were so many chances, quite a few for Galatasaray, quite a lot for Millwall, but still no one could score. And in injury time, the last chance would fall to us. João Cancelo gets on the ball, drags the ball back here, goes down the right hand side, swings in across towards the runner Michael Ngu. Surely he's going to score. No, it's saved by the goalkeeper, and it's cleared away for a corner. So we just could not score. What a save that was by the goalkeeper. Yes, it's relatively straight at him, but it was a powerful header, and it's cleared away for a corner. And from the corner, we cross the ball with João Cancelo towards Ngu. This time his header was quite a simple save. The goalkeeper catches it, and the referee decides to blow for full time there as he kicks the ball forward. So Millwall 0, Galatasaray 0. We failed to win for the first time in the Champions League group stages. I have no idea how. I can't tell you how we failed to win that game because we played so well. But unfortunately, it's that man there, that goalkeeper. Unfortunately, he's the reason why we didn't win the game. He played very well. Liani played quite well as well. A couple of good saves. So I guess that game was a battle of the goalkeepers, and in the end they cancelled each other out, and we drew the game 0-0. So it's not a bad result. And as you'll see as well from the matches around the grounds, Ajax beat Schalke, and because of that, that means that we are well, all we need now is just 1 point. You know, it's seemingly impossible for Schalke to qualify now, and it's seemingly impossible for us not to qualify. Mathematically, there is still a possibility because I'm pretty sure the game does it on goal difference and not head-to-head records. So mathematically, there is still a possibility, but it's almost impossible. Let's just say that. But anyway, or is it impossible? I'm not sure now. I really don't know. My maths is so bad. But anyway, here's a scout report as well. We've got 3 scouts, one based in England, one based in Japan, I think, and the other one's based in Brazil. And all the players are quite average, so I sped that one up. And I think we might have signed one player from the scouts there, but I'm not sure. They all look quite average, to be honest. But still, there you go. We're almost through to the Champions League knockout stages. That's the most important thing, so there you go. But we take on Spurs for the following game here, the second and final game. So taking on our former club here. This is the side who you'd imagine will be battling us for the title come the end of the season. They're top, we're second. 3 points separate us, so winning this game will send us top of the table as we try and retain our league title. And of course we take on Spurs, AVB now back managing them, as you can see there. Some awesome players, of course, but most of those players were signed by me. And the first chance of the game would fall here in this 17th minute as Kelvin gets on the ball. Scoop turns around Ezekiel Fries, rolls it through towards Brian Carrasco. A great chance to make it 1-0, but unfortunately Courtois makes a fantastic stop at his near post and keeps it at 0-0. So I was thinking, oh god, I just played a great goalkeeper in the last game. Can Courtois not be as good, please? But still, 0-0. And Hisi Triggs go through 1-on-1. A great chance here, but again, it's another great save by Courtois. And as Ezekiel goes for a fantastic acrobatic finish, the shot goes just over the bar and out for a goal kick. And in the 38th minute here, Spurs are playing the ball round the back, but eventually as Nathaniel Klein gets on the ball, he finds Lamela, but they're playing a bit risky here, and as Sumari gives the ball away, Oxlade-Chamberlain wins it. A great chance here as he roulettes around his man and finds Kelvin. Kelvin shoots, and I have to say as well, it's a goal for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. What a start he's had to his Millwall career, but I have to say Courtois really should have done better there. He should have done better on both shots, because you'll see here on the replay, Oxlade-Chamberlain celebrates, we all celebrate, we're 1-0 up and we're going back to the top of the table. As you can see here, Kelvin's shot wasn't the best, and Courtois didn't really get the ball away like he should have done. And as the ball falls to Oxlade-Chamberlain, I dinked the ball pretty much straight at Courtois. And yes, the ball's about to cross the line, but still, he just palmed the ball into the back of the net. You know, sure, it's going to be hard for him to save the ball, but at least you'd expect him to sort of wrap his gloves around it and try and claw it out. Instead, he just seemed to concede that the ball was going to cross the line and helped it on its way. So Millwall 1, Spurs 0, and I'm just very pleased to take the lead, to be honest. So we're in front here, and directly from kickoff, Spurs try to respond. Draxler out muscles Triggs, plays the ball forward towards Gareth Bale. A great chance here. It's a fantastic tackle, but as I give the ball away with the goal scorer Chamberlain, Sumare finds Eriksson. Eriksson finds Lamela. Lamela crosses the ball in. Bale's header is well saved by Liali, and Draxler shoots. It's cleared off the line by Eric Dier. Is it? No? Yes? Is it cleared off the line? Well, I wasn't sure because Draxler celebrates. Spurs have scored, and for the second time in 2 games, it seems as though I've got a right to possibly complain there because I thought this time the ball was cleared off the line, but was it? Well, you be the judge. You'll see this on the replay. I thought that Eric Dier did brilliantly well there as I slid in with the square, but I thought, yes, what a great goal line challenge, a great goal line clearance, but unfortunately the referee gave the goal. And it's a real shame, you know, as well, that the players don't react to that, you know, because in real life, you know, Spurs just reacted like there was goal line technology like in an instant and they knew the ball had crossed the line, but you know, in real life you'd see all the players going towards the referee and the lines, and I wish you'd see that in FIFA, but as you can see here, the ball did cross the line, unfortunately, so I was very, very close. I came within a few inches of having an amazing goal line clearance, but unfortunately not. The ball did cross the line, and it's Millwall 1, Spurs 1, but at the time I thought it had actually been cleared off the line. I was like, surely that's off the line, surely I cleared off the line, but unfortunately not, and Spurs do get themselves back on level terms. But yeah, I'd love to see that in the next FIFA, or in any FIFA to be honest, seeing the players go towards the linesman and debate a goal line clearance. But still 1-1 here, and we almost made it 2-1 in the 51st minute, but unfortunately Courtois makes a great save, and then Shaw strikes it, and again Courtois gets to his feet and tips the ball wide. So in both games we were playing fantastic goalkeepers, and it's still 1-1, and from here in the 78th minute the last chance would fall to us as Spurs failed to get the ball away. Luke Shaw keeps the chance alive and finds Glenn Robinson. Triggs strikes it here, but the shot didn't really threaten Courtois or threaten to go into the goal at all. It went harmlessly wide and out for a goal kick. So Millwall 1, Spurs 1, the final score, and I guess we'll just have to be satisfied with draw. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been better, but it could have been a lot worse. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, because it's much appreciated. It really does help my channel out, and I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.
I leave you the full match highlights, and until next time.